So why am I doing this total power back system, and why you likely need it as a professional, as a hardworking professional in this world? So first of all, I have met too many professionals who have lost their drive, who have lost their effectiveness, who have lost their health, and now are basically burnt out. Even young people are burned out. Have you noticed? So they lost the effectiveness in getting to their goals. And because I witness, as a coach, I witness their highs and lows. I witness their promotions, demotions, heart attacks, depressions, as well as despair and disintegration of their families. I witness all the tragedies as they close, as the coach who is close to them. So there is pain in me, and that pain is okay. It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. You can prepare for the worst and for the best moments of your career. Yet you have to prepare, you have to be aware what's going on with you, with the world, with your organization, and you have to make some changes, gain some new habits, and change your thinking so it's better. So many professionals are let go these days. Or if they have their own businesses, the businesses are struggling. Interesting statistic, if they are over 50, only 10% of them return to the same level of income and status as before, if they were let go. And such an unwanted retirement leads to financial, mental, and health breakdowns. So this is serious enough, and it affects me because I really hate seeing people falling down on their knees. And let me show you some statistics so you will see a little bit more what's going on. So in my over now 25 years of observing my coaches, different professionals who are over 40, the statistics have shown that 80% of them do not worry about burning out. Yet over 70% of them are affected by it. 80% of them do not have the intention of slowing down. Yet lack of energy forces 90% to do so. 70% of them believe that their position in the company or in life is stable, and yet 80% of them are let go by their company, by their partners, by their wives or husbands. 70% of them do not worry about their physical condition, and yet 80% of them suffer from long-term sicknesses. So on one hand, we think we are great. On the other hand, there are invisible processes happening in your body, in your mind, that are actually taking you down. And it's very easy not to see it because you are in the rat race. We are all in the VUCA world. So everything is so fast that it's very difficult to notice the warning signs. And if you don't notice the warning signs, you cannot do anything about it. And even if you notice the warning signs, like I did when my spine went on fire, I will tell about it in a moment, then you neglect the signs, because there are things to do and there are things to continue, and it's not your habit actually to watch for the signs and then change when the signs show clearly that you have to change. Albert Einstein says that the significant problems in our lives can not be solved at the same level of thinking with which we have created them. So for example, we feel bad, so we reach for coffee, we take a shower. That's more useful. Or we eat something right away, some fast food. This is not the way to take care of you in a long term. So that's why I'm really, by noticing this, I'm really like aware, okay, I can be your mechanic of your efficiency, the pilot of your agility, which shows you, oh, watch out, here is a little bit of a danger. Or, did you see that warning sign? What are you going to be doing about it? Or how are you going to respond? We forget to respond to little signs because everything is so loud, and those signs are really little, really quiet, and we forget to respond to them. And not only we forget to respond, we don't respond in the right ways because we have to move to another level of thinking, and that is what I am helping you with, to move to another level of thinking and therefore motivate yourself and drive yourself to another mindset. It's about mindset that actually changes then into all sorts of new habits that will make you much stronger, much more energetic, and much more effective. And what is my second reason why I'm doing it is that I reached the peaks of my dreams only to fall hard with a really serious sickness of my spine, leading to exhaustion, leading my company to the brink of bankruptcy, leading my relationships to fall down. And I know I was responsible because I did not notice the warning signs, and when I noticed them, I neglected them. And I want to stop you in your tracks and say, okay, let's become a more effective witness of what's going on here. Let's take my life in a strategic way. Let's think about my life and my career in a strategic way, similar like in business. Let's really pay attention to what's going on, what's not visible, because this is the most important, and this will take you down, or this will make you successful. So I promised myself after my crisis, which was really strong, never to lose control over my power again, over my energy again. And as a trainer, I became really passionate about helping you with this. So that's why my mission is to restore your full power, period. Only with the full power you can really be yourself and you can really get where you want. And my third reason, that as an alpinist who climbed great faces of the Alps, I had a moment, not one, but this one was the strongest, where I thought this is the end. I fell into a crevasse on a glacier high in the Alps, and I thought this is the end. This is the bottom was invisible, and I was falling with gravity straight into that abyss. And then I experienced this abysmal, furious grief of knowing that this is the end of my life, end of my existence, and that there is nothing left. And I had this incredible regret that that's it. And also I said I had enough time. It was like 2 seconds to tell to myself, stupid, you are stupid. That I was stupid. And because I survived miraculously, I know now that life is my highest value, and good life is even more important. But I want to help you to have the best life, and that's so simple in a way. But on the other hand, once you have been on that brink of losing it, once you experience something like I did or many other people do, you are never going to be the same, and you will take more care of it. But isn't it better to stop before the major crisis? Isn't it better to survive? Because not everyone lives through that crisis. You know, people have heart attacks, people get into deep depression, people get psychologically sick and so on. So not everybody survived this fully healthy and fully able to continue what they did before. So that's why don't we do some work, and why don't we have a close look at what's going on? And once you know what's going on, you can just make some changes, and it's not so difficult. It just requires some motivation and energy. But in order to get that, you really need to listen to your own story and listen to what's going on inside you.